everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie, and today we are going to appreciate Korean culture as I try to do Korean makeup. And I know that Korean makeup is very different than American makeup. It's more natural, it embraces your true beauty, and that's why I wanted to try it today. So I'm super excited. This is the first time I'm doing Korean style makeup, and I'll put the links down below of the videos that I watched for inspiration. So let's get started. Alright, so first I'm mixing my foundation and my illuminating primer together just to get that Korean glowy skin. I know a lot of Korean women and basically Koreans in general take really good care of their skin, and I know it was a trend to have the glass skin look, and it's just a very dewy, very healthy looking skin. So now I'm going ahead and taking my silicone sponge and I'm just blending everything together. I actually love blending my foundation with my silicone sponge just because it makes everything look so smooth and it blends together like a dream. I love using this. And also you can see that the shade of the foundation is lighter than my own skin color, just because a lot of Korean women like to use a lighter tone on their skin. And in Korean beauty standards, it's known that having a lighter skin tone is more trendy, and I do not agree with this just because I am Asian American myself, and I've noticed that in the Asian community, lighter is more beautiful. And I just want you all to know that it doesn't matter what your skin color is, whether you're lighter or darker or whatever in between, you are beautiful no matter what. And even though countries have their own beauty standards, that doesn't matter. You are all beautiful, and I know it's corny, but what matters is what's in your heart. So just wanted to put that out there. Now I'm going ahead and putting a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes and in some red spots as well. Koreans don't like to put too much concealer. Of course, we're going for a more natural look, and so they usually just put it on a little bit of acne or red spots. For me, of course, I just want to cover up my dark circles but not make it look too obvious. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my silicone sponge again and just blend everything together so it looks more natural. And what I love about this silicone sponge is that you don't see any streaks. Actually, it helps to just really blend the makeup into the skin rather than making it look all streaky or textured. Now I'm taking my powder and I'm going to just put it underneath my eyes and brighten up the area. I actually really love this powder so much because it blurs my pores and it just brightens up my skin, and it looks so natural as well. This is one of my favorite products because even if you're just putting a little bit of foundation, it can make it all blend together nicely and of course make your skin just look more porcelain-like. And this is great when you want to achieve that Korean look just because it looks very brightening and it stays actually most of the day, and of course it's good quality since it is Dior. Perfect circles, wonder if it's worth it. And I'm also going to go ahead and just set everything else on my face so that my concealer and my foundation can stay. Now I'm taking my brow gel so that I can achieve that Korean eyebrow look. Koreans love to have straight eyebrows. It is the look in Korea, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. And it doesn't look completely straight, but I'm trying my best. And then I'm going to take my Soap and Glory eyebrow tint just to fill in the holes of my eyebrows, and it is a lighter color as well, just so that it doesn't look too dark. Now I'm going to take my eyeshadow primer to start the eye look, and the first thing I'm going to do is use this white color as a base for my eyeshadow. And from doing my research, I've seen that a lot of Korean eye makeup looks are very light and there aren't too many darker colors as well. It's a very youthful look. So I'm just sweeping it on my eyes right now and pretty much covering my eyelid and the eyebrow bone. By doing this eyebrow look, I just want you all to know that you don't have to be experts to try new makeup looks. Just like me, I'm not an expert at all, but it's just so much fun to play around with. And if you're new to makeup, don't be afraid to try new looks and to experiment. And with time, I know you'll get a lot better. Now I'm taking this lighter brown shade, and I'm just going to go ahead and put the light brown shade on the crease of my eyes as well as in the inner corners and blend everything together. Now I'm going to take my Too Faced chocolate palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take the sparkly silver shade and put it in the middle of my eyes, just so that we can have a pop of sparkle on my eyelids. Also, I'm going to put the shine in the corners of my eyes as well. And then what I've seen is that a lot of Koreans like to put the sparkly shade underneath their eyes. Not too much because it still looks natural, but just enough so that your eyes can look very youthful and so that your eyes can pop out as well. Now I'm taking my gel eyeliner and I'm just going to put a very thin line on my eyes. I'm not going to do a whole cat look or make it look too thick, since Koreans actually tightline their eyes and they just want to make it look, of course, natural. And then I'm taking my mascara and curling my eyelashes, and I'm just going to coat my eyelashes. Actually, I'm going to coat it maybe 3 times, just because Koreans usually wear fake eyelashes that are very natural looking. I recommend the Ardell Wispies because those are very natural yet beautiful. And for me, I just wanted to make my eyelashes look long yet not look spider-like. Now I'm taking my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is my favorite bronzer just because it smells like coconuts, first of all. It's a lighter shade and it just blends so smoothly on the skin. It's not patchy at all. And now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose a little bit just to make it look a little bit smaller. And yeah, this is one of my favorite products because it just makes my face look so healthy and vibrant because of the natural bronzed look. Now I'm taking my baked powder in Rose, and you can't really tell on camera, but I actually put a lot of blush just because Koreans like to put more blush on their face just so that they can look more rosy and they can look more flushed and again with the youthful look. And I'm putting a lot of it on the center of my cheeks as well. And of course on the tip of my nose. What I like about this blush is that it's also a highlighter as well, so it has a little bit of sparkle in it. Now I'm taking my Milk Makeup Holographic Stick, which is a highlighter, and I'm just going to put it in the tip of my nose and my nose bridge so that it has that illuminating effect to it, and a little bit on the tip of my lips. Now, the next thing I'm doing is actually putting a little bit of concealer on my lips because I am trying to create the Korean style lips, which is the gradient lips. And that's when you have like a red or pink color in the center of your lips, and then on the outer part of your lips it is more neutral of a color. So I'm taking my Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in Inspire, and I'm just going to go ahead and make the inner part of my lips red, and of course just blend it in. I didn't quite achieve this look, but I went ahead and took a lighter pink lip gloss just so that I can make my lips look a little bit more glossy and more voluptuous and juicy. And here is the final look. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm not used to putting a lot of lighter colors on my eyes, so it's actually really nice, and I love experimenting with new looks, and it just makes me feel very creative. So I did feel like my foundation is way too light. This is not my actual skin color at all. But I hope you all like this video a lot. I'm actually going to have a podcast episode, and I'm talking to my friend who used to live in Korea. She was born in Korea, but then she moved here to the US, and it's just really nice hearing her story and learning more about Korean culture. And yeah, and I also want to embrace, you know, different beauty looks and different beauty standards from all over the world as well. And of course, I love Korean beauty, and I know skincare is popping up right now. So yeah, basically, everyone's beautiful and everyone has their own style, and we should all embrace that. So thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like, go ahead and subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
Keep on driving perfect circles, wonder what's the purpose. I'm coming back to earth.